Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Yashamai from the JMS Atlanta camp. Before I get into this message, I want to start off by giving all praises, all glory, and all honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. And I want to send double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, whom will and teach well. This is going to be hopefully a short but edifying message, just looking into the lineage of Amalek. And so what I've got pulled up here is I've got a family tree here. And we're going to not only get this family tree, but we're going to do a short discussion on Amalek. All right, so from Shem came Terah. Terah gave birth to Abiram, which would later be changed to Abraham, and then Abraham gave birth to Itazachak, meaning laughter. And Itazachak gave birth to Yaquab, and he gave birth to Ashishwa, also known as Edom, right? Esau, because Esau is Edom. And then from Esau had a son named Eliphaz, or Elapaz. And then from Elapaz was born Amalek. And Amalek today are those people that are claiming to be us, but they're not. Okay? So if you guys want to take a photo of this and kind of save it for you guys to look back to, feel free to do so. But with this genealogy here, I want to go ahead and get into scripture. Well, into who the world says that Amalek is. Let me go ahead and pull forward here. So starting from the top, it says, in the Israel-Palestinian conflict, some Israeli politicians and extremists have compared Palestinians to Amalek, stated that the Palestinians are the Amalekites, or accused Arabs of exhibiting behavior that is typical of Amalekites. Yasser Arafat was called the Amalek and Hitler of our generation by 200 rabbis. And the fact that this is even something known is like, who cares what 200 people think, man? But the only reason people care is because they are that people. They are Amalek, and we're gonna get into the scripture and show you the attributes of Amalek. Because what these guys are saying that the Palestinians whose best weapon is probably a 1974 AK-47 and some rocks, is Amalek, and we're going to see if that lines up. But it says here, many in the Gush Emunim movement see Arabs as the Amalek of today. One reason includes the belief that Amalek is any nation that prevents Jews from settling in the land of Israel, which includes the Palestinians. So basically, so what these people are saying is that anyone that opposes their belief is Amalek. So it's got nothing to do with bloodline, I guess. I mean, come on now. Let's continue on. During the 2014 Gaza War, a leading yeshiva identified Palestinians as the descendants of the ancient Amalekites and Philistines. Genealogically, Arabs are not related to Amalekites, so they cut themselves. So in 2014, this guy said that he found their genealogy, but then later on it says they're actually not even related. And of course they're not. I just showed you the family tree, right? Genealogically, Arabs are not related to Amalekites. And prior to the Arab-Israeli conflict, some Jews associated Amalek with the Roman Empire and medieval Christians. So they identified their true progenitor Esau as Amalek, and I mean they kind of are, they kind of are on the right movement, but I'm not going to read all this. Let's get into some scriptures here, and let's see. Let's substantiate that family tree. So it says, this is Genesis 36 and verse 6. And Esau took his wives and his sons and his daughters, and all the persons of his house, and his cattle, and all his beasts, and all his substance, which he had got in the land of Canaan, and went into another country from the face of Jacob. Verse 8, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Verse 10, these are the names of Esau's son: Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau, and Reuel, the son of Bashemath, the wife of Esau. So Esau had Eliphaz. He had other sons, but right now we're just going to focus on the lineage of Amalek. So Esau had other sons, and the son that we want to hone in on is Eliphaz. Okay, and then let's skip down to verse 12. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bare Eliphaz Amalek. These were the sons of Adah. So it goes from Esau to Eliphaz, and Eliphaz has Amalek. All right, and then we're going to continue down to 15. These were the dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau: Duke Teman, Duke Omar, Duke Zepho, Duke Kenaz, Duke Korah, Duke Gatam, Duke Amalek. And these are the dukes that came out of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Adah. Now let's go into the word duke here, because coming into the truth, I always heard that I always heard that Amalek was like the head tribe, and to me that always seemed like it, like question that I had, like, really, okay, like how and where's that at? And so here it is. This is Genesis 36 and 15, and when you go into the word duke, is alap, alap, uh, alap. Okay, and it means tame, friend, or chief, chiliarch, chiliarch. Okay, so now let's get that word chiliarch here. The word chiliarch is a military rank dating back to antiquity, originally denoting the commander of a unit of about 1,000 men in the Macedonian army. It was subsequently used as a Greek translation of a Persian officer who functioned as a kind of vizier and of the Roman army's military tribunes. It has subsequently been used for other similar ranks and positions in other armed forces. So a chiliarch is someone who commanded many armies. Okay, so why when you hear some of the brothers saying that Amalek is the head tribe, it's because he literally is. He's one of the head tribes. He's a chiliarch. He's a commander of many men. That's a chiliarch. All right. Esau Edom is never described as a chiliarch. And just to kind of really drive this point home here is, same thing happened with Judah, but the tribe of Judah, right? Judah wasn't the firstborn son, but he got the blessing, the scepter shall not depart from Judah. So, same thing here. Even though Amalek wasn't the firstborn, but it instead was the grandfather of Esau, he would later turn out to be a chiliarch. Okay, so hopefully that kind of helps you guys establish that. Let's get on to the next couple of scriptures here, because I've got these preloaded, and this is Exodus 17 and 8 here. This is so now that we've established who Amalek is, let's see what his history is. Okay, so Exodus 17 and 8. Then came Amalek and fought with Yasharallah and Rapadaim, and Moses said unto Joshua, choose us out men and go fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on top of the hill with the rod of the Most High in mine hand. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him and fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. And it came to pass when Moses held up his hand that Israel, Yasharallah, prevailed, and when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. Um, so the victory here was won through the staff that Moses was told to pick up by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai through the burning bush. That same staff was the power. Well, we know the power comes from Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, but that staff was the instrument used to I guess to translate, if that's a correct verbiage, to translate that power and show Egypt that there was only one power and that power was for Israel. And so as the children of Yasharallah are battling Amalek, when Moses picks up that the power, which is the rod here, Yasharallah gets the victory. And the reason I bring that out is because that's what we're doing today. See, right now we, as Yasharallah, we are in a fight against Amalek. Why? Because Amalek is trying to blot us out. Because right now Amalek, the so-called small hats, are they're in a position of power and they don't want to let go. See, the truth is coming out about who he is and how they are, right? And we, as a nation, we don't have that. We don't have that specific rod that Moses had, but we have the scriptures, Revelation 11:5. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceeds out of their mouth and devours their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, and he must in this manner be killed. See, we don't have that rod, but we do have the measuring tool, and that measuring tool are the scriptures, right? And that's how we're gonna win. That's how ultimately we are gonna overcome by the blood of Yahweh Shai and the word of our testimony. This is Jeremiah 5:14, which links up with Revelation 11:5. This is the fire that comes out and devours them. Wherefore, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the God of hosts, because you speak this word, behold, I will make my words and thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. So Moses had that rod, we have the scriptures, and they are being devoured because the truth is coming out. People are seeing that so-called blacks, natives, and Hispanics are the true Israelites, man. Okay, so now we've established the family tree. We've proved it through the scriptures. We've shown you who Amalek is. And then also, too, why did Amalek fight Yasharallah when we were coming out of bondage? Here we are in our weakened state, and Amalek came and fought against us. And one of those reasons is because, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, right? So one of those reasons is because since Jacob got the blessing, what did Esau say? He said, "When my father is dead, I will destroy my brother," and that mentality has been going on even to the grandson of Esau Edom, right? And that's what he's trying to do now. He's trying to destroy us. Here we are, the nation of Israel, um, coming out of our bondage, coming out of our captivity. And what's he doing? He's trying to, pass these hate laws. He's trying to say that anyone that opposes their view is basically Amalek. I mean, it's bullshit doctrine that basically just fits your narrative. So basically, anyone that has a thought crime is Amalek. If that thought crime goes against you, I mean, it's bullshit. But this is what you got coming to you. This is Deuteronomy 25:17. This is the Most High speaking. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when you were come forth out of Egypt. Let me see. How he met thee by the way, and smote the hindmost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou was faint and weary, and he feared not the Most High. See, this man kicked us while he was down, man. And there's also scripture behind it. Let us now devour the seed of Jacob, for who will save him. Verse 19. Verse 19. Therefore it shall be when Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, thy power, has given thee rest from all thine enemies round about in the land which Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, thy power, gives thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Thou shalt not forget it. So some historians will say that, Amalek has already been done away with. But that's not, but that goes against the scripture, because scripture here says that when we have rest, then we will blot out the seed of Amalek. And one thing comes to mind here is that there's a famous speech that Netanyahu gave where he said, we have to blot out the seed of Amalek. Basically, he was putting it upon himself, but that itself goes against scripture, because first of all, they are not the people, and vengeance is of the Most High. Vengeance is mine. Thus saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. See, we are going to blot out the seed of Amalek, yes, but that's after their 1,000 years of captivity, and that's at the word of Yahweh Shai. We're not actively going out here trying to make the kingdom come. No, we're on Yahweh Shai's time. And when Yahweh Shai comes down here and we rule under Yahweh Shai, you know, that's when he's going to give the word after the time has come. And then, according to his word and his command, then we will blot out. But we're not supposed to do it now. But, and also additionally, it specifically says after